Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that is a total game changer, a real superpower if you learn how to use it. I'm talking about saving money. I know it might not sound as exciting as making $1 million overnight. But trust me, mastering the skill of saving is the first, most crucial step toward financial freedom. It's not about being cheap or depriving yourself. It's about building a foundation so you can live life on your own terms. So, if you've ever felt overwhelmed by money or just don't know where to start, you're in the right place. Let's break it down and make saving simple, effective, and maybe even a little bit fun. First up, let's clear the air on a huge point of confusion for beginners. What's the difference between saving and investing? Think of it like this. Saving is like parking your car, while investing is like getting on the highway. When you save, you're putting your money in a safe, easily accessible place for short-term goals or emergencies. The main goal here isn't to make more money, but to protect the money you already have. It's your safety net. Investing, on the other hand, is when you put your money to work to make more money over the long term. You're taking on more risk for the potential of higher returns. You might buy stocks, real estate, or other assets that can grow in value. Both are essential for a healthy financial life, but they serve very different purposes. You need to save before you can invest. You wouldn't start a road trip with no gas in the tank, right? Saving is your full tank of gas. This brings us to the absolute cornerstone of personal finance, the emergency fund. What is it? It's a stash of cash set aside specifically for life's unexpected and often expensive curveballs. Think job loss, a sudden medical bill, or your car deciding to break down in the middle of nowhere. It's not for a weekend trip or a new phone. This fund is your shield. It's what stands between you and a mountain of high-interest debt when disaster strikes. It gives you peace of mind, knowing you can handle a crisis without derailing your entire life. So, how much should you have? The standard advice is to save 3 to 6 months' worth of essential living expenses. Essential means rent or mortgage, utilities, food, transportation, the absolute must-haves. If your basic monthly expenses are $2,000, you'd aim for a fund of $6,000 to $12,000. I know that sounds like a huge number, but don't panic. You don't have to get there overnight. Start small. Even saving $500 is a massive first step that puts you ahead of so many people. The key is to start and to be consistent. Okay, so you're ready to start building your emergency fund, but where should you put the money? You want it to be safe and accessible, but not to asterisk accessible. Putting it in your regular checking account is a bad idea. It's too easy to accidentally spend it on everyday things. A piggy bank is also not ideal because your money isn't protected and it's not earning any interest. The best place for most beginners is a high-yield savings account. These are online bank accounts that are FDIC insured, meaning your money is safe up to $250,000. And as the name suggests, they offer a much higher interest rate than the big, traditional brick-and-mortar banks. We're talking sometimes 20 or 30 times more. This means your money is actually growing a little bit while it just sits there, helping you fight against inflation. It's separate from your daily spending account, which creates a psychological barrier. But you can still transfer money in a day or two if an emergency pops up. It's the perfect middle ground, safe, accessible, and working just a little bit for you. Do a quick search for high-yield savings accounts and compare the rates. It takes just a few minutes to open one online. Now, let's bust some common myths about saving money that hold so many people back. Myth number 1. I don't earn enough to save. This is probably the biggest one. Lifestyle inflation is real. The more you make, the more you tend to spend. The best time to start saving was yesterday. The next best time is right now. Starting today, no matter how small, sets you on the right path for life. Let's talk about the magic of compounding, even with small savings. It's how small, consistent actions can lead to massive results over time. Imagine you decide to save just $5 a day. That's the price of a fancy coffee. You might think it's only $5. What's the big deal? Well, $5 a day is $35 a week. That's about $150 a month. In a year, that's $1,825. In 5 years, that's over $9,000. And that's before we even factor in any interest you're earning in a high-yield savings account. Now, imagine you do that for 10 or 20 years. Suddenly, that small daily habit has turned into a significant sum of money. It's become your car down payment, a cushion for a career change, or just a powerful sense of security that money can't buy. This is the real power of saving. It's not about one heroic act of saving $1,000. It's about the small, boring, consistent habit of setting aside a little bit day after day, week after week. Each dollar you save is like a tiny seed. On its own, it's not much, but plant them consistently, and over time, you'll grow a forest of financial security. So, how do you actually get started? It can feel like trying to move a mountain. The key is to make it automatic. The most effective saving strategy is one you don't have to think about. This is the pay yourself first method. Before you pay your bills, before you buy groceries, before you spend a single dollar on anything else, you set aside money for your savings. The easiest way to do this is to set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your high-yield savings account. Pick a day, maybe the day after you get paid, and have a fixed amount automatically moved over. It could be $20, $50, $100, whatever you can comfortably afford right now. When the money is moved before you even see it, you learn to live off the rest. You won't miss it, I promise. This one small change in your banking setup can revolutionize your financial life. It removes willpower and decision fatigue from the equation. Your savings just build up in the background like magic. This is the single most powerful action you can take today to start building your financial foundation. To wrap this all up, remember that saving money is not just about hoarding cash. It's about building freedom. It's about creating choices for your future self. It's the freedom to leave a job you hate, the freedom to handle an emergency without panic, the freedom to pursue a dream, and the freedom from financial stress. It all starts with that first dollar you decide to save. It starts with opening that high-yield savings account. It starts with setting up that automatic transfer. You don't need to be an expert, and you don't need to be rich. You just need to start. The journey to financial well-being is a marathon, not a sprint, and every single step forward counts. Take that first step today. You'll be amazed at how quickly your confidence and your bank account will grow. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has demystified the process of saving and inspired you to take action. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on how to manage your money and build a life you love. If you have any questions or want to share your own saving tips, drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you all. Until next time, take care and start saving.